We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Looking for aught in particular?
No shame in letting down your hair.
Do with a decent supper.
Oh dear. You shouldn't have mixed those oils.
My fur's in the right state.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Now, what could this mean?
So tight. I can get just about anywhere.
was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get out, we could be shut down.
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping. We've work to be getting on with.
Wonder what's for supper. Some skills can only be honed on
Would
battle.
that all my day be so tranquil. I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Anyone gives me trouble.
This armor's far from comfortable.
Perhaps the gear will provide some insight.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Well met,
There's a
sir.
time and a place
Fancy
for
a
idle
gander?
assistance.
Fine wares.
Only fools and
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Well met, sir. You'll be glad to know that I finally finished my reading of that grimoire we spoke of. Which brings me to a curious point. There's a favor I'd ask of you. What happened to my eye? Oh, never mind the bandage. 'Tis nothing serious. Now, as I was saying, I'd like for you to find the grimoire's second volume for me. 'Twould seem 'tis part of a set, and will only reveal its true power when both tomes are in hand. The copy I possess is but the first, one half of a whole. I've heard tell that its twin can be found in a queer little shop in Vermont. Alas, passing through the border checkpoint is no simple matter for a humble merchant like myself. But you, sir, I dare say you are not of Batal. Then you ought have no trouble passing through the checkpoint. I implore you, find that second volume for me. All I want is to give my family a decent life, the life they deserve. This is my chance to provide for them as I ne'er have.
A queer little shop in Vermont, is it? I wonder which...
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you. Always another errand to see to.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Mother, quick! Over here!
Beg pardon, sir, but I must ask you to stop aiding my husband. He lost his eye while reading that grimoire. His eye! I can't bear to see him involved with that fell thing anymore. But he refuses to listen to me.
He's been saying not to worry, that he'll make us more money soon. 'Tis as if he's lost his mind how much he repeats it. 'Tis all my fault, Mother.
No, 'tisn't, dear, and don't you fret. Your father, he'll be back to his old self before you know it. Pray, sir, seek out that grimoire if you must, but do not give it to my husband. I beg of you.
Ought we to give Sir Isaac the grimoire as he requested? 'Tis a quandary indeed.
A difficult choice, indeed.
Well met. A mug of ale.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter another speaker. The meaning of Regent Kin Sven's letter is, regrettably, beyond my ken.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
This would make a... fine place for observing the lay of the land. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
I'd sooner stay out in battle, where it's possible.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Beg pardon, sir. But you, Captain Brandt, bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Disa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brandt is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you good fortune.
Always sets me to think.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Patali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermund needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do. What power have I to resolve? I won't claim to be well informed about the situation there, but I dare say 'tis not without its troubles.
Can't wait for it. Your equipment's coming.
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
Such quietude is a blessing. Would that all my days cast off the stress.
For my liking. I'll feel a sight better.
I'd sooner stay out. Oh, got to keep moving.
We must needs find a smith with the skill to restore this blade. To whom can we turn for aid in this matter? I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Back Batal. Perhaps he could restore the regalia sword. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you,
but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
How's life treating you? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow... There's been much talk on the street of this phantom, but I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master. Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
That's quite enough. This is more than I bargained for. This can't be happening!
Fire's fury shan't be appeased against this foe. It seems we have enraged our foe. Its heart is most vulnerable.
Telling its hot, no mean feet, but it can't be done.
meantime, I shall endeavor to procure information that will be of benefit to our cause.
Over here!
Time to be heading
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
I know precisely when a curative is needed.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
'Twould allow us to save our strength, assuming we're not attacked.
We've got goblins!